Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's album review time. Mind Burns Alive is the new and fifth studio album from the US Doom legends Pallbearer, a meditation on isolation, trauma and mental breakdown framed by the possibility of redemption and escape. It will be released on May 17th, 2024 via Nuclear Blast. Now, I think it's fair to call Pallbearer one of the most brilliant, best melancholic doom bands in the world. They've not released anything that hasn't been anything less than great. And while they might sit in one specific genre, they're far from constrained by it. They are a band with layers, crafting a heavy sound, but from different angles. And no further proof needed than the heft of this new record. One that creates heaviness through emotional weight, drawing from a relatable angle that speaks of isolation and drowning in a mire of a world gone wrong. You'll feel every second of this album in your heart, mind and soul, with the emotion pouring through on a gloomy melody of opener where the light fades. The scaled back and simplified approach that embodies Mind Burns Alive is clear here, but as the track expands, Pallbearer showcase more and more layers to the heart-wrenching sound. The vocals are simply stunning, delivering so much of the sentiment, but it's the build and crescendo that truly delivers the sense of epic. Few won't already be blown away by the creative level Pallbearer have reached, but that has taken so many steps further with the title track. The Doom is here, and it comes with a cinematic vibe that creates grandeur few would expect. Disconcerting drops in the dramatic melody add a sense of fragility to the track. Pallbearer nailing the sense of solitude in the most haunting way possible. It is as beautiful as it is morose. Crafting deeper and darker levels of atmosphere, Signals is a captivating track that will have an overwhelming effect on many. Pallbearer making quiet something so special here. Whereas Endless Place, one of the two tracks that passed the 10-minute mark, is a doom track that only they could be capable of creating. Epic, progressive, psychedelic and very heavy. This is the band at the grandest sounding, dragging the listeners into the deepest and darkest of depths. Yet it is not a terrifying journey down, all because Pallbearer are there every step of the way. It's not comforting music, but it is beautiful in its own unique way. And it does highlight where this album does require a willingness to be immersed. And while it does exist, I think Pallbearer make it easy. And with the last two tracks in this album, they confirmed this release as one of the best of the year. First, with the pensive and pervasive sentiment of Daybreak, Pallbearer at the most scaled back. Then with a track that is up there as one of the heaviest they have ever written, with Disease. Everything on this album needs much deeper analysis, but as an individual track, just this one alone, this finale could occupy hours of time alone, just thinking about it, talking about it, replaying it, and digging deeper and discovering new areas and new sections and new parts that you didn't discover the first time. Together, and with everything that came before, Pallbearer moved to a level not many bands could reach with this record. A creative level of utter brilliant. A level where everyone can feel the emotion of what they do. A level that brings forth an album that complements everything they've done to date while being completely its own thing too. This is Pallbearer's Mind Burns Alive, and it's going to have a profound effect on everyone who allows it to. I'm not going to say any more. It's simple. You need to hear this record, and you don't have to be a Pallbearer fan or a Doom fan to get that. You need to hear it just to experience it. Even if you don't come away as blown away by it as I was and how others will be, you're still going to come away thinking about it, and it's still going to have some effect on you. It is out May 17th, 2024 via Nuclear Blast. So you got to check this one out and let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.